Welcome. In front of me is a OPPO Find X9, and today I will show you how you can record screen on this device. So, to get started, you'll want to swipe down from the top of your screen. Now, make sure you do it from the right side, as this is where our toggles are, and look for the screen recorder. Now, I believe it should be added by default, and I think it is. For me, it's right here. But if you don't see it on either page, you can click right here on this pencil and add it. Should be able to add it. Unless everything is already added, as I don't see really a list where I could add it. So, oh wait, there we go. So we have plus, there we go. So here we have toggles that are turned off. So you can now grab one of them, drag it over, and add it here, and then click on done. Anyway, from here, once you see the screen recorder toggle, you can tap on it, or you should be able to hold it and select more settings to just kind of get a quick glance at how it's set by default. Personally, the options right here are pretty mid. So number one, we have definition. We have set to medium for some reason, 720p. We don't live in 2000s, so I recommend changing it to high. It's really the only option that I would ever recommend changing. Or changing it to, and nothing else. Frame rate, we have it set to dynamic, so automatically adjust the frame rate up to 120 frames per second. Now, I don't know how that will work for just normal viewing, if it's like altering it as it goes. So you know what, I personally like to select it on a 60 frames. That is usually the best kind of option anyway. And for instance, YouTube, like this video, 60 is the maximum frame rate that you can display on YouTube here anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But for instance, if you're planning to watch something on this phone specifically that you're going to be recording, then dynamic might be good, because this phone would be obviously designed to operate in multiple frame rates at the same time while it's playing back something, as it's supposedly recording this way. So select whatever you want. Now just know that with higher frame rate, you will also be having presumably more storage taken. And definition also increases on the storage. Now definition is set to be 16 megabits per second, while the medium one was 8, half of that. Which is going to be like 4 times more. Anyway, moving on. We can close this. None of these other options really matter that much. So let's close this. Find the toggle and simply tap on it. I'm going to select allow while using app. Get started. Now it gets you this pop-up. Now this is what you're going to be seeing from now on every time you tap on this toggle. And you can choose if the recording will record system sound and microphone sounds. You can select either one, both of them, or whatever you want. I'm going to keep it as it is. Select start recording. And you can see it's now recording with this little dynamic island look. And whatever I'll do right now will be recorded, though there is a little bit of a limitation sometimes. Here, I don't think I have anything to actually showcase this limitation with. Oh no, I do. There we go. Hey, piece of shit. There you are. Oh, I can't record it. Wow, what an amazing thing. I want to stress that I'm not signed in, nor do I even own this piece of shit account for this. So I haven't ever actually agreed to terms of service or use for this abhorrent garbage, nor did I actually even download this application that comes with this device. Now, the reason I'm kind of shitting on this right now is because let's just stop the recording. So we can click right here on this overlay and click on the square. The reason I'm very harsh to this dog shit is because if we go into our photos now, yep, we don't need this, don't back up, and we review our screen recording, which we can do from the tab or photo tabs, or we can go into albums, and in albums you'll find screenshots, which also contains this. Makes it a little bit easier to find your screen recordings, as they would only be mixed between screenshots and screen recordings. Anyway, so you can tap on this and you will be able to see why I'm so negative, which the pop-up already kind of told you, probably. This is the Netflix being opened, by the way. Now, I don't know about you, but I sure as shit never gave permission to Netflix to do this dog shit on the phone. Or anywhere. So, let's just go here, do this, and find this piece of shit. Do this, uninstall Know Your Place, which is in the trash. And when you want to watch something, I highly recommend checking out CloudStream. Basically free alternative that you can find on GitHub. Not necessarily illegal, as you're not really downloading anything that would be. It's like you would be downloading a browser, but browser that is designed to watch videos or movies or TV shows from specific locations if you add a repository. So, like I said, it's very similar to a browser. If your browser constantly came with a link embedded that you just open up a specific website that does things. So, actually, you know what? Just as a kind of middle finger to Netflix for doing this, I'll kind of show you how this looks like. So, look at that. Here we go. Here's a CloudStream, and you have a repository. Look at that. You have basically trendings and whatever. And then if you scroll down, we have Netflix, Amazon, Disney Plus, Hulu, and whatever. Now, it doesn't always work perfectly. A little bit gimmicky, but hey, it's free, and I have everything here. So, screw you, Netflix. So, there we go. Now, the only reason I'm being so negative is because I have never given permission or agreed to terms of service of this platform for them to be doing anything on any phone. So, because they do, I'm gonna do my thing and just kind of give you alternatives that actually allow you to record them. Now, that being said, you can also see this in applications like Spotify too. Again, Know Your Place trash. So Spotify will also be blocking it, but again, there are alternatives to that as well. Now, that can be found in a Revanced. You can thank me by subbing. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thanks for watching.